Bring in Stuttering John and Stuttering Vic. Those two boys were out on the town last night. Regis and Kathy Lee. We had a whole bunch of questions.
You know what? It's really funny because I came down the street as John was getting ready to do this, and he has a whole thing he goes through before he actually makes his appearance.
What is it?
He has a 200-yard rule he observes.
Yeah.
So that when the people are coming in, they have no idea that he's even around.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic, find a chair or something.
Hide behind a pillow, you mean?
Yeah. He has a whole thing he goes through. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what he does isn't really... There's no job description.
No, nobody else could use him for
I'm
this.
a field reporter.
And Vic, where is your microphone? Come on, guys. Get with the program. I got to, tell everybody what to do. Vic, adjust that so the camera can see you. It's like, there you go, pal.
Vic is going to produce a TV show.
And John, he's going to produce a TV show. He can't even figure out where to put a microphone. And John, take your mic stand. No. There you. This is some system.
Well, dude, I don't know what you like that.
Yeah, there. That's good. I guess. I don't know. I keep screaming about that. They got to learn how to fix these, but anyway. So Stuttering John and Stuttering Vic went out. Vic's new haircut makes him look like a serial killer, don't it?
He doesn't look normal.
It looks like a frightened porcupine.
It's like Boo Boo Bear.
Yeah. So anyway, who cut your hair, dude?
Garden Weasel.
What?
Garden Weasel.
Who did it?
No, I go to this place near where I live where they manage to screw up my hair every single time.
They what?
So you still go?
Well, I have no other choice. I've tried.
What do you mean you have no other choice?
I've tried so
Do
many...
they just cut Indian people's hair?
No, it's not that. They're Hispanic and, they understand English, but it's just that...
Why would you go there if they keep doing that mess on your head?
No, it's just that I have no idea what to do with my hair. I've tried, so many different things, and they all look equally horrible.
No, they do.
You need to go to a good stylist.
You've got really weird-looking hair. I mean, what they've done to you is absurd. Look at the part where the part is.
I could have cut your hair like that.
The way it grows, though, it'll be full head of hair in a week.
Yeah, that's right.
No wonder so many of your people buy turbans. You need a turban on that head. I'm telling you. Hey, what are you wearing Halloween? Wear a turban.
Okay.
Come as an Indian guy.
I'm surprised no one's going as Ralph, You didn't include him.
No, please.
A big plum on your face.
No one wants to be that. All right, anyway, so what happened? You guys went down to get Regis and Kathy Lee, which is, they're
packed.
Packed?
Yeah, out every television crew is out front and is like...
And what are they promoting?
A book they have.
Isn't it a cookbook?
A cookbook, yeah.
A cookbook?
That's what because I passed it and I saw that they have come out with a cookbook.
Where's the list of questions that we had yesterday? The full list.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Oh, please. Can't you get it together?
Yeah, I thought we usually have them in Gary's bin, but it wasn't there today. So I'm really surprised.
You're always surprised.
Yeah, well, Vic,
surprised.
you got to get your chance to go out full time by yourself now. He just screwed up.
No, he had questions too.
I don't care. It's your job to keep track of them.
Maybe Vic will be able to do the job.
All right, but I don't even care.
So anyway, Regis and Kathy Lee. So let's go first. Who went first?
Me. So I'm out front, and Regis is coming into the building.
All right.
Hey, Regis, how you doing?
How you doing?
Let me ask you a question for XRK. Regis, it's me.
Hey,
Are you upset that David Letterman passed you by in High Times State?
No, not at all. I love
Why are you
him.
so angry?
Angry at what?
Oh, you haven't talked to me.
Angry at what?
Why does Kathy Lee feel so threatened by your wife Joy, Regis?
That's it? So what does he do? He just walks away from you?
He walks away. Kathy Lee was even worse because I tried getting her, but she would just not even she looked to me and just walks away,
And Vic, what happened? So John sent you in?
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, I went in with the tape recorder.
And did you get her?
Oh, yeah, I got her. Yeah, I did.
Were you nervous?
Yeah.
I heard you stuttered like crazy.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That they get nervous and they stutter more.
What was Kathy Lee wearing? Anything sexy?
Yeah, she looked I thought she looked great.
Yeah, she's hot. I mean, she definitely has a good look to her, but she's such a nitwit.
But when you hear her talking about other things, which she's so annoying. She's trying to be so humble to everybody.
Yeah, I know.
So phony.
Well, first of all, what does she do?
Humble is not a good act for her to try.
Yeah, but that's what she does. She tries to act like she's
everybody.
Yeah.
Every woman.
Because I was watching some of the E-tape, and she's like to the people, "Oh, how's your kid? Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He's so adorable.
Yeah,
he's so Cody."
Yeah. What is the attraction to those two? Those two nitwits. Do people think that's their friend? I mean, they're not funny. They're not entertaining. They don't sing. I mean,
when we were in the line, you had all these old women going, Regis,
yeah.
oh, Kathy Lee.
It's old people?
Yeah.
Well, mostly, yeah.
Shut-ins?
They have no young, there's like no young people there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine any person with a brain would go see those two idiots. Yeah.
I never watch Monday Night Football. Do you watch that?
Sometimes,
I happened to go past it last night. Do they have a budget for makeup? I wasn't even making a joke. Frank Gifford looks like the Crypt Keeper. He really does.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had no makeup or not. He looked 150
He is 150 years old.
But my God, I thought at least he'd be made up and look, you know.
And she's got to be.
Oh.
She's got to be totally. Like staring at young guys. I mean, I don't care what you tell me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's totally...
Frank is almost brittle at this point.
Yeah, I mean...
You can't even touch him.
Well, someone told me when Frank Gifford wrote his book, they had a party, and Kathy Lee hung pictures of Frank when he was like 25 years old.
Yeah, I told you, because I was reporting it from the newspaper. She had like the 16-year-old Frank.
Yeah, and he was really cute. You know, he looked like Luke Perry.
He was an adult.
Yeah, but she's not married to that guy.
I said she must have that plastered to the ceiling, too.
She's married to the guy who has to go get a colonectomy every 4 months.
His eyes look like 2 pee holes in the snow.
Yeah. All right, so here is Stuttering Vic with Kathy Lee. See what happens.
Kathy, so Public XRK Radio, tape for broadcast. Can I ask you a question? Kathy, can I ask you a question? Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
No questions now. No questions, okay?
What did he say?
Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
It's set up. There's all like there's a railing. And
well, we gave Vic some questions that like wouldn't get him thrown out right away. Have you stolen Oprah's haircut? I figured she'd answer that because you know the ones we had ready to ask is it true that Frank wouldn't let Richard? Well, what is this? These weren't the ones from yesterday. Where are the ones from yesterday, Baba Foey?
Oh boy. The double team has struck again.
Oh. Fred, where are the questions that we had from yesterday? Thank you. Could you hand them to me?
I have my own.
Thank you. So hand them to me. He sits there with them.
No, he was bringing in a list.
Let's see. Do you think it's... does Frank ever have to inject himself with a medication to get aroused?
Ooh.
That wasn't on the list.
No, I know. I protected you from those. Fred's out of his mind. When making love to Frank, don't you get nervous that his hip will break? Who is really Cassidy's father? You know, like stuff like that. I didn't allow that to be asked because you would have gotten your ass kicked.
Like Kathy Lee.
There's even worse thing.
Yeah, there's worse stuff.
Oh, yeah.
As a woman who menstruates, what type of flow do you have?
I'm very proud of that one.
Have you ever been attracted to someone from another race, or does Disney forbid that in your contract?
Oh, boy.
All right, but anyway, let me hear what else he asked her. But what is it? She's just not answering? Do you have the... What's going on?
There's a whole bunch of the whole press area.
Oh, I see. So she's not even paying attention.
So you guys are behind.
No, she was like she did hear the questions, and on one of the questions, she recognized all the questions, and on the first question, she had a reaction, and then she realized that it was best that she just ignore me.
I see.
I'll ask you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
Don't you think it's strange that somebody who has a cook writes a book?
You understand the question? What?
Isn't it strange that somebody who has a cook writes a cookbook?
Oh, you got it. All right. You're going a mile a minute. I didn't think anyone got that.
Oh, that was great.
She's writing a cookbook, and she's sitting at home cooking.
Would you ever abort your child if you know he was going to be a retard? Would you ever have Howard on the morning show?
Did you what?
I didn't get
Would you ever have Howard on the morning show?
Oh. He's just yelling things out at this point. I don't think she's anywhere near him.
Just about 15
You could have done that interview from your house. Just yell out stuff there.
All you can hear is the stupid flack.
No more questions. That's it. No more.
Yeah.
I've asked you nicely.
I asked you nicely. No more. Thank you.
And everyone ignores her.
Stupid flack.
Stop it. That's a foolish question. No more questions. I asked you nicely. Go away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. He's always like
I
polite.
told you in a real nice way to go to hell. Thank you.
All right, I gotta hear that.
Don't
again.
you get it?
Stop it.
Kathy, so Public XRK Radio, tape for broadcast. Can I ask you a question?
No questions.
All right, no questions.
And Vic just bows.
This is a press conference. No questions.
Invite the press so they can't ask a question.
Why?
Kathy, can I ask you a question?
Why do you guys always have to say the name?
Well, because you want to get their attention.
I see.
Have you stolen Oprah's haircut?
No questions now. No questions, okay?
No questions now, okay? No questions now, okay?
One of the funny things that Vic told me was that everyone was having Kathy Lee sign the book, but not Regis.
Yeah, they're all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're just walking right past Regis, so I could have asked Regis questions.
Oh,
So he
no
was just
kidding.
like-
That's a weird thing.
It was just there, like, oh yeah, I'm here. Nice to meet everyone.
No kidding.
Wow.
And what do you, like?
You know, those old bats don't want to...
They love Kathy
Apparently
Lee.
not. Yeah, because they're like, think that she's one of them, and all
That's so
that stuff.
insulting.
Oh, fickle bat.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
insulting.
he must be deceiving inside. Why is he there?
I remember once when I did a signing with Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. No one asked me to sign. It's the most embarrassing thing in the world.
I asked you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
Don't you think it's true?
I asked you
I
nicely.
ask you nicely. Please, no questions now.
When?
But but she never does questions. She never answers questions. So you just when.
I asked you nicely. Please, no questions right now.
Don't you think it's strange that somebody who has a cook writes a book?
And he just keeps going.
I know. I'm just wondering, what is she doing while he keeps yelling these questions?
Have to tune into the E! Show. We had our cameras there.
What else happened? That there are like so many crews there.
And what do? You don't even look at her when she says, please, no questions now?
Well, at first I was trying to get all the way up front, and there's like 7 or 8 flags, literally, and they're all like saying "not now," and I stepped over the railing, and they made me go back. So I walked around a little, and
now.
And then I'm like, screw this, and I went right ahead and did it.
you Indian bastard.
Drop dead. Not now.
Get lost, Gandhi. Sounds like a helicopter.
The helicopter's going.
There's a helicopter in
Don't you wonder how Billy learns to make all these noises in the house? He's in his house doing that.
Where does he test them out?
Not now. There's a helicopter in here. Everyone duck.
You nicely.
Bust off, you foreign piece of crap. Have a nice day.
All I know is we've created a race of Frankensteins, guys who just go out like zombies and ask questions.
They'll go through anything
All
to do
ask questions.
Must get tape.
Must get tape.
Would you ever abort your child if you know he was going to be a retard?
Now you have to leave the building.
Would you ever have a Howard on the morning show?
Thank you. Have a nice day. They're also polite.
It's my turn to tell you have a nice day. Leave the country. Get in your helicopter and leave.
Like the evacuation of Vietnam.
Your stutter is like a helicopter.
Ah, cool.
Pisser.
One thing I realized yesterday that I wanted to after the Hurt Reynolds interview, that John really works hard on these things, and it's he did.
Oh, you don't have to say that, please.
Oh, what? That was
No, I don't have to say it, but I'm saying it voluntarily.
Meanwhile, you did a great job. You're going out on more of these.
You look
were
like you
funny.
can do the job.
I'm sick of John. You're the man.
I didn't realize his stutter was that good.
Wow.
Or bad.
Don't bum out, John. I'm just doing that to freak you out. Things have been too
You
quiet
know what
around
John
here today.
said to me? He says, I got the whole Stuttering Vic thing figured out. I took him out. I had a couple of beers with him. He's just a person.
Yeah.
See, the beginning, he got me all freaked out. I wasn't able to talk to him back then.
Yeah, right. You were mad at him.
But he's a nice guy.
Yeah. All right, well, good now. Hey, he did a good job. You got to admit. Yeah, he did great.
It was great to have him to back up, right?
No more interviews.
Well, you know, as long as I got John and Vic here, I got a classic Stuttering John. Stuttering John interviewed Raul Julia about, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 1992.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you want to hear it? Just because the guy dropped dead, so let's,
Absolutely.
I tell you though, Howard, when I was watching Vic do this, it was just kind of nice to see somebody else get treated like crap.
Yeah, I know.
See, you got a comrade in arms now.
Let me take a break. I'll play you Raul Julia.
With Stuttering John.
Then I'll take some phone calls. Mike Judge is stopping by today. That's the guy who created Beavis and Butthead, does the voices.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Fartman and Beavis and Butthead might be making a phone call together.
Oh, that's great.
Fartman meets Beavis and Butthead.
My father loves Beavis and Butthead.
Does he love Fartman?
Oh, you gotta ask Vic about something that's strange.
No, don't.
What?
Come on.
What is it?
Oh, you have
no,
to.
John,
I told you I would.
What is it?
Yes, come on, you have to.
Sounds good.
John, please.
Ask Vic why he doesn't masturbate.
Why don't you masturbate?
Because I have carpal tunnel syndrome.
You have carpal? You mean? Wait a second. Hold on. Let me get this straight. You're a liar.
No, in my it's a lot less in my left than in my right.
Yeah, why don't you admit you do? Such a
if
liar.
he couldn't, he learned to use his feet, Howard.
Exactly.
Yeah, like John's.
What do you mean you have carpal tunnel syndrome?
The nerves in the wrist.
Can you type on a computer?
Yes, yes. On the computer every day.
That's because I have to. I have to earn a living somehow, right?
So when you get really horny, you don't do anything to yourself?
No.
Say, I swear to God, I don't do anything to myself.
I'd swear, but I'm an atheist, so it doesn't matter.
Swear to a cow.
Say, swear to whatever you hold sacred.
Your mother.
I swear to whatever I hold sacred.
Swear on the life of your mother that you don't ever masturbate.
I swear on the life of my mother that I never masturbate. Well, at least for the last year, I haven't.
Oh.
No, because in the last year, it got really bad, so I stopped.
No wonder why you're so horny.
May you be swear on your future earnings and your future career that you will be a failure if you're lying to me.
I swear on my future earnings and career that I'll be a failure if I'm lying to you.
All right, now I'm going to ask you again. This is your future earnings, everything, man. You're going to be a loser if you're lying now.
Or your kids will be retarded.
No, he don't care about that. I'm talking about your future will be bleak as can be if you
and
were
you'll
lying
never
right
get
now.
a
Why would I lie about something so
I'm going to ask you something. Have you masturbated within the last year?
No.
Right. Because you have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Because it hurts a lot.
And you can't put a brace on your arm and do it?
Even if I did, it would hurt like after that anyway. The thing
How
is,
long does it take? It takes 3 seconds.
Do you have any friends?
Jackie, help him out. You haven't done it in a whole year.
Correct.
Because you have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Correct.
Where do you find it?
Carpal tunnel syndrome is like if you type at a typewriter every day, you develop that.
After 20 years.
Yeah, and you know what? People, that's a psychological thing anyway.
It's the new thing.
It's a psychological
It's
thing,
not
by the way.
psychological.
Oh, yes, it is. It hurts. You have real pain.
Yes,
but
it hurts all over here.
No, it's real pain, but it comes from your head, not from anything else.
Well, all pain
Your
comes from
arms
your
are
head
fine.
because that's where your brain is.
That's right, but it's all made up. What is it,
Yeah,
Basil?
it's Basil. I don't know.
Come here. Get away from the camera. Yeah, go ahead.
I was told to come in and tell about if Vic can't masturbate, what's he doing taking pornos home from the office?
Sure, why are you taking
I
pornos
just
home?
watch them. I
And
mean,
you don't do anything to yourself.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
Oh, come on. He's lying, man.
I know he is.
Your future earnings are all gone.
Fine. I know I'm not lying, so I have no problem
He's
saying
not
it.
superstitious, Howard. That's probably what it is.
We're going to pilot date. Maybe that'll help.
No, I don't think anybody wants that explosion. When that happens, I don't want to be in the room.
Girl in outer space, you know she was with Vic.
Yeah, blasted into space.
Like a shotgun hit him.
Dude, if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, for the 3 seconds
And
it would
both
take you.
hands.
Oh, please.
You can use your arm.
You write with a pencil every day?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you use a pen?
Yeah.
Are you able to write?
Yeah, I can write.
And you can't. And the one thing you can't do. The one thing you can't do is a 3-second act.
It doesn't take 3 seconds.
All right, 5 seconds.
When I used to do it used to take a lot longer than that.
All right, a minute. Does it take more than a minute?
No, and even if I write like over a page, like every time I take a test, after like I have to stop and rest my arms.
So you're not willing to, you're not even tempted just to relieve all that anxiety and pressure in you for one minute.
Yeah, after a certain point, wouldn't the buildup be so great?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you feel the pain in your hands?
It's not that great a reliever?
Yeah, it's not. Like, after a while, it gets boring, and the same thing again.
Okay, yeah, real boring. Yeah, it's real boring. It's probably the most fun you can ever have.
You know what? It was so boring, it took pain to stop it.
I would take a painkiller and just do it.
Yeah, take a few Tylenol.
Yeah.
Have a glass of water.
I don't believe you, Vic. Vic, no one's buying that.
All right, fine. That's up to you.
Right. No one's buying it. Carpal tunnel syndrome. I've heard secretaries who have carpal tunnel syndrome. They sit in the same position for hours a day.
And they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, for years
but
and
they
years.
also do other things, like they file, they copy their own errands. When you work on a computer, you usually work 8-9 straight hours a day, and that's all you do on a computer, and that's why it happens a lot quicker. I used to do that. I have jobs where I had to go to work.
But now you don't do it anymore. It heals.
I go home and I work on my computer 3-4 hours a day every day.
Doing what?
Like stuff, write letters, play around.
Well, you'd rather write letters than masturbate.
No, you know what I mean. Like, I just work. I use a computer a lot, and.
What do you use?
I use the computer a lot, and it still happens. So it's like, why should I do something?
What are you doing at the computer? Are you making money or are you playing?
He's playing. He's writing letters to his friends.
Yeah.
No, not well. Yes, I'm playing, but that's how I learn things.
You're so
I play with.
It sounds like it's some kind of religious thing or some kind of block.
Going on
he can't
there.
do it, so he needs a real.
So he's blaming it on carpal tunnel syndrome.
He's so guilty.
Yeah, it's a guilt thing.
Is it against your religion?
No, not as far as I can tell.
Would your parents tell you not to do it? Who told you? Your father? Did your father tell you not to do it? Somebody told you not to do it.
Why did you want me to talk about it? What?
I didn't want you to talk about it. This came up over 4 weeks ago when I was talking to Grillo, and all of a sudden it comes out this morning, and he's like, I'm going to go in the air, I'm going to go in the air, I'm going to go in the air. I'm like, don't. My life's going to be hell after this. And you still like, I'm going to go in the air because I know you just want airtime. That's all you care about, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, boy. But you do it.
Hey, you still sit at
and the one thing that you don't do is that.
I have to do those things to get by. I wouldn't be hired if I couldn't write. I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
but come on, when you get really super horny, you don't want to relieve yourself.
I want to, but I don't because it hurts, Howard. It hurts a lot.
So you sit there and you look at your arm and you look at yourself.
No, I just don't think about it.
I don't think a guy can really help that. I mean, if you could move one pinky, you do it.
Howard, don't you think he would come up with some creative ways to do it?
Yeah, make love to an apple.
Or just grind the sheets for Christ's sake.
Do something.
You know what I'm saying?
An apple. Make love to an apple.
Not a computer.
It just doesn't matter to me anymore, Howard. I just don't care.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, come on.
Sex doesn't matter to you.
Being once a day like I used to doesn't matter anymore.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I would use my shoe.
Well, you said you went through a period in college where you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't, but I don't know. That's because I had a roommate, and it just never occurred to me.
Worst years of your life.
Yeah. I don't know. This just doesn't make any sense, what you're saying. You don't have a roommate or anything, do you?
No.
And carpal tunnel syndrome, as bad as that is, a guy would still, I don't know.
You try.
You'd find some way of doing it.
If he says it doesn't matter to him, that's a whole lifestyle thing. You wouldn't take porno movies home.
Right. Yeah, right.
One or the other.
What do you do when you watch the porno movies? Do you get aroused?
Yeah.
And then what?
That's it.
And you go to sleep?
Well, I don't watch them at night. I watch them during the day.
Oh.
I don't watch it, then I go to sleep.
Does it give you thoughts?
Sure it does.
And then you go sit at your computer?
Not always. Sometimes I just go straight to sleep. The thing is, the reason I stopped is because the way I make my, that's how I earn money, working on the computer. And I was really scared that...
carpal tunnel syndrome is a lot of BS, by the way.
I see. Wait a minute.
And you have real pain, but it has nothing to do with... There's nothing in your arms are fine.
You know what he just said? He gave up masturbation so he wouldn't ruin his computer career.
Right. I think his dot is screwed on too tight. I think the dot in your head. I'm telling you, man.
Something going on, man.
There's something going on with this.
Some bad wiring here.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with this story. Something's not kosher in India.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Then he says, his religion isn't against it, but he's an atheist.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break and hear Raul Julia. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Thanks.
Because I don't buy it.
Maybe some girl will step forward to help you out.
Yeah, there might be a girl in our audience who'll help you out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's a dangerous mission. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Jackie New Rave Joke Page Martling, congratulations to you and all of your big successes. To order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette, it's $10 plus free shipping and handling. And the Halloweeny special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING Saturday night. Saturday night, it's a big night, November 12th. Big show at Club Benet.
His livelihood.
In Sayreville, New Jersey. For jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service.
Oh, it's not.
That's a big message. That's a long message.
I forgot it wasn't a pay service.
A lot of information in that.
I don't know what the hell that means. But
yeah, it's not a pay service. Like, who cares?
I don't know.
Cared less. Okay. So I'll pay a little. It's worth it.
I want jokes.
I want jokes, damn it. It'll cost me a couple of cents. All right. Here, quickly, just because Raul Julia just died, it's always weird to hear somebody talk after they drop dead.
Yeah. You know he's getting a state funeral in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Shows you all the Puerto Rican heroes they have. All right. So here it is. John with Raul Julia. This is 2 years ago.
Hi, Raul.
Yeah.
Hi, can I ask you a question for 92.3 K-Rock?
Yes.
How are you? Are you going to be auditioning for Howard Stern's the movie, The Adventures of Fart Man?
The what?
Howard Stern's the movie, The Adventures of Fart Man.
No.
Have you ever heard of Howard Stern?
No.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Don't you think it's sad that Mary Wells died of cancer and Ice-T lives?
Yeah, I think it's very sad.
Wonderful.
I hope they enjoy it.
Are you familiar with Howard Stern, right?
No.
No. He's he's big on like the radio and TV, and now he's. Is
it you? Is that you?
No. He's auditioning people for a movie now.
Well, I don't know. I don't know him.
Let me just ask you, where were you when you heard Katie Lang was a lesbian?
I never heard that before.
No? No. Well, let me ask a question. Do you think that Johnny Carson looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales of the Crypt?
No.
No, not at all?
No.
Okay, Raul. Okay. You're not a Jew, are you?
Huh?
You're not a Jew, right?
I'm a human being.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rule.
Okay.
Rule.
Rule Julia.
You rule.
Do you have any special messages for Howard Stern?
I don't know him, so I hope good luck. Thanks, man. I'll see you.
Oh, so Raul was so happy.
It really was.
Rule.
Rule.
How do you say that?
Raul? Raul?
You can't say Raul.
Raul, but my friend was named Raul. It was Raul. Raul.
Yeah, sure.
No,
it was
really.
Raul because you can't talk.
Raul.
Idiot. All right, very good. Nice job, boys, and thank you. We'll be back right after these words.